So we've got our robot in the map, we've got our map created, it knows where it is. Next thing we want to do is add some positions. For our demo, we're going to pick up a cart. So first thing we need to do is tell it where it needs to find the cart. So I'm going to add a position. It's going to be a shelf position. We just call this one A for today. Oh, settings. Gotta move it while it's still. There we go. And notice that the arrow is showing the entry position. This one would be entering from the left-hand side, so we need to turn this one around and save. Then we're going to make another one. We'll call this one B. We'll put it down here. Next, we need to create a couple missions to tell it how to pick up and drop off the carts. We're going to call this first one pick up at A. We'll go over here to our pre-built missions and grab pick up MiR 250 shelf. Then we're going to hit the pencil on the right, tell it that it's got the correct footprint, the correct cart already. We just have to tell it where. It's already selected A, so we're good there. A, yep. Update. And then that's all for that mission. We're going to create another mission for drop at B. This one's done a little bit differently. You start with a move command, and then you use a place shelf command. So we have to tell it we're going to drop off at B. And this one is just left the way it is. That one's done. Now we have to create two more real quick. We're going to have one to pick up at B and one to drop at A. Save that one. We need one more. We need drop at A. Okay, we've got our missions built. We're ready to try it out. Now that we have our missions created, we can go back over to our map. You can see that our cart is lined up on our position correctly. We can queue the mission. Let's tell it to pick up at A. See, our mission is queued at the top. We need to flick our robot back over to automatic mode. And now I'm going to hit the play button, and you should see it pick up the cart. Now you'll notice the robot pulls up to it and turns left and right. This is a normal behavior. What it's doing is it's using the scanners to look at the legs of the cart and determine the best way to go under it to pick it up. This is what allows you to have your cart a little bit out of position, both angle and, translation, so that the robot can still find it and pick it up. So we picked up the cart just fine. Let's tell it to drop it off at B. Queue that mission. Perfect example right there. Notice how the cart didn't sit perfectly still when it backed away. Without it sitting there and looking for the cart before it tries to go under, it could have had a collision. It looks like both of our missions worked. Now let's go through making a quick dashboard. Click Dashboard on the left here, and then click Create. All right, let's start by adding a map and then a mission button. We're actually going to want 4 of these. Looks like it made it down below. Let's drag it up here. Get a few more. And then the last thing I want is to have a mission queue. I'm going to put that one up on top, I think. Now go to settings on these buttons, select what you want. This one I'm going to say pick up at A. This one's going to be pick up at B. This one's going to be drop at A. This one's going to be drop at B. Can make that a little bit smaller. No, that's fine that way. Okay, once we've got it all put together, hit save. Now that we've finished creating our custom dashboard, let's give it a shot. The cart's currently sitting at B, so we're going to start with a pick up at B command. Then I'm going to send it further up the aisle here just so it drives around a little bit more. Let's send it up here. See that queued intermission? So we'll have the cart up here, then we can drop off at A, pick it back up at A, drop at B. Let's see. That was a quick run through of the version 3 software from MiR. Reach out to your local NEF account manager for any questions.